Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay then, so onwards and upwards to this reading today is Megan using stories that was submitted via Archwell for, gain such as these, parents. Whoa. Oh dear, oh yes. So, maybe Megan through Archwell is offering financial support, to young people that are starting groups, or offering, because this is somebody new, or something new, sorry. This is a student learning the ropes, just beginning. So I do feel like Archwell has offered this couple, certainly I've got 2 children as well, so they've offered this and say that they want to help, and they can heal people in the masses, which is why I suppose Jane Pauley asked, pointed out that they're just a new beginning, a novice setup, however you want to dress that up, but novices, and what was the intention or ambition? So this, this family, to help families as well. So I think it's about, setting up this thing. I think they've been in it right from the beginning, because I see the beginning of an idea, how it progresses as well. She's using stories, guys. She's using stories. And I swear to God, I've got this utmost feeling that this woman sent in a letter over a year ago, and, picking out the stories. I mean, what was ever the point of that, okay? Why was Meghan and Harry and Archwell asking for stories from people? Because that was always the plan, to pick and choose the plums and the cherries. It was always the plan to sort of make something out of it, to make them look good. So this gives me a sense that this couple actually do feel, I saw one couple, I didn't see any more, but I saw one couple sat down in an interview. I think the rest was either bystanders or, newbies, or there for support, with this particular couple. As you can see, it's all about their image as well. So, the letters, how many letters and supportive, how many stories have Archwell received? Is it just a handful, or is it in the masses? So you've got quite a few that, stories and lies and anxiety. Wouldn't surprise me if somebody's written a story with it, and so took the mick out of Meghan and Harry. So you're going to get a lot of, sympathisers, but you're going to get a lot of fake stories as well. And this isn't what, they expected. Meghan and Harry, expected people flooding in to open their hearts and share their most, darkest secrets or experiences. Well, that hasn't gone to plan. So I'm going to say it's a few. It's not in the masses. So as Harry and Meghan introduced to this couple, where I see them sat side by side with Meghan and Harry in the interview, is this particular couple linked to stories submitted to Archwell? You're freaking joking me. You're freaking joking me. Honestly, I swear to God, how can that be? How can you do that? Now they're monetizing people's grief, okay? People's grief. And that's why they didn't have a big intake of stuff, of online abuse, because it was little in the stories that have been presented to them. It was little. Oh my God, this is absolutely outrageous. Outrageous, you know. They're cheeky bastards, that's what I want to say. They're cheeky gits. I swear to God, I could wring my neck, their necks. I really, really could. I just don't like people profiting from somebody else's grief. Will this be revealed then? You know, this connection, will it be revealed? Obviously, the parents are just going along with this at the time, right now. Can't stop now. So it's like the parents could feel, oh my God, what have I got myself into? Don't the parents sit there and think, why us? You know, why only us? And I don't know where that interview was, whether it was in the back of Beyond, but, you know, it was like, it was all on one level, and there was lots of wood on that path. So it didn't look like a house or anything. It looked like something plonked in a forest or something. That's a kind of, you know, something way out. Could even be their house. Did the house they recorded in belong to these two parents? No. But I do see that people was there to support them as well. So those people that you look at and see, I don't think, you know, I think these two was the proper ones, the ones that have gone through Archwell as well. So she's dangling a carrot. I can't believe people, you know, these two have used these. What they've done is they've encouraged and groomed them. I keep saying groomed because they have. You know, they've groomed them to come forward, you know, share your problems with us, or tell us your experiences, you know. And this is what they was always going to do. So this is why they've started to monetize, because they want more headlines, you know. Meghan and Harry are just about making the news. They're not about true Samaritans, you know. But will this come up? Well, I'm seeing upside down here, and, you know, I'm seeing somebody not alive, and I'm seeing somebody passed over, and I'm seeing you can't stop now. So it's if they're, you know, to make a success, it has to keep going. It has to keep going. This is outrageous. I freaking knew it. I knew it when you know, the question popped into my head, and I thought, no, they wouldn't. Well, yeah, they have. Okay, then, so we've got one down on the grief. Let's go for the bullying. Does Meghan have any, Archwell have any plans to discuss bullying with people? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you know, we all know what we're doing. So maybe it's a male that interviews Meghan in the future, because he knows what he's doing. Maybe, you know, somebody, they're in like a group. I see like maybe a group this time talking about bullying, using, you know, this person's story. She won't want a man again. She won't want a woman again. I'd be surprised. And it'd be a freaking miracle if it was Jane Pauley doing the interview. I feel like it's a man. I feel like it's a man. And she knows exactly what she's doing. She plans everything, gets the questions, plans everything, suggests a question, a leading question. Oh, this better come out. This better come out. So, in essence then, you know, as Meghan fanciful about by using other people's stories sent to Archwell, you know, is Meghan going to tackle bullying issues? Well, kind of think that wouldn't go down so well. And if you saw a sour face on her last time, oh my God, she'd be in a right strop. She wants to be able to say what she can say. She's not bothered about anybody else at all. Doesn't matter who you are, what you've lost, what you have been through. And I tell you now, you know, bullying, it's very, very underestimated to the amount of damage and fear and wrecking of your life and your position and your income and, you know, everything. It's truly as awful as, you know, you're losing your mind in the present, you know. I was going to say it's just as bad to lose somebody, but, you know, I mean, this is where people who are bullied actually are in... Oh, I get it now. I get it now. How bullying online can, you know, cause people to take themselves off somewhere else in another world. So they're exploiting. So you've got the, you know, the grief of people going online. Then you've got bullying, you know, they're going to twist it into, it'll come up for more bullying. Does Meghan and Harry, you know, are they intent on using people's experiences submitted to Archewell to gain I think they underestimate, you know, these people who will be have come forward and have their experiences shared with Archwell. I do think that, you know, there's a lot of stability, and as well, it's not just one-sided. It's not, oh, he passed away because he was on the internet, you know. Because there's people, you know, quite a few would go on and say, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know. If you're going online and notifying the world that, you know, you're about to do something, kind of a cry for help there, you know. And online media and other people, right, you may disagree here, but they're not the actual problem. They're external. We're looking at the internal. Why can't you turn off social media? Why can't you back off and not read what people are thinking? Why can't you block people? Why can't you open up to your parents or a friend or a GP or, you know, it's all within. It's turmoil. It's absolutely turmoil, okay? So, like, people saying bad things to you, well, you get that in it, you know, you got it in our day, didn't you? You know, say it face to face, say it behind your back, call you like, I don't know, you know, call you something to do with a dog's dinner or something, but anyway, but, you know, yeah, so it's about internal. I've said this before, it's an internal hell for people. And then we may see people who have come through, you know, what they're classing as online media onslaught. Everybody deals with it differently. And, you know, at the age of these people that they are, whoa, you know, that's all I can say, whoa. I might have felt the same way, but being that much older and wiser, and obviously gone from internal struggles just like you have, then we know to be wise, you know, switch the fucking thing off, don't go there, you know, don't listen to people, work out for yourself your own confidence, who you are, and yeah, don't let these people get the upper hand. It's all about exploitation here. I'm telling you now, I want this out in the world. Those grifters have gone too far. They have gone too far. So is Megan releasing another one? You know, another one of those types of story videos. You know, there's a new subject coming up. She's going to stay where she is on that subject. So, you know, you're going to start going into reasons why, you know, if there was bullied, you know. But you've got substance abuse, you've got sort of like alcohol, you've got drugs, you've got guilt, you've got feeling ashamed. There's all sorts of things. It's not just I mean, God, going for the media. What you on about, bozo? How can you go to the media and blame them for what these kids are doing online? It is a worry to parents, of course, about what they see and kind of experience on social media. But that is kind of a teaching moment, you know, where they don't give you, you know, you have to pass a test to drive a car. So you should need the same level of learning about using social media, the perils, the downfalls, you know, the upsides, how to keep safe, rather than just let everybody think that they've already learned it, okay? But, for, you know, it should include how it can impact on your mental health, things to do, you know, to avoid that situation, where to turn, you know. I'll tell you now, there's been quite a few people who have been tricked into sending, young kids sending, you know, pictures online, naked or, you know, whatever, and they don't tell you because they say that, you know, they'll release the photos all over the internet. You know, that's something else there as well. Yeah, she's not giving up on this. She's going to take it as far as she can. It's like her egg to keep her, you know, loading new chicks for stories and experiences. So, you know, how do people who have sent their stories to Archwell feel about Meghan and Harry joining them? Oh, well, they're going to, you know, right now, they're just seeing that Meghan and Harry can do no wrong, you know, that they're trying to help and bring awareness to a cause. I can also tell you they're soon going to start changing their mind as well, and seeing things. These people aren't stupid. They've lost their kids, but they haven't lost their minds, you know, or the ability to process information and their gut feeling that, you know, something is not quite right here. So yeah, they're going to wake up. I think they're starting to. They're starting to. So what, you know, what do we need to know then about the outcome of these stories being submitted to Archwell and then being taken advantage of? So, you know, will Archwell does Meghan and Harry intend Archwell to bring up other people's stories? Is there more to come? Is there more to come? Absolutely. Absolutely, okay. However, I don't get somebody's backing out. You know, people are backing out. So whatever goes on here, you know, has been like one of the first workings of it. I feel like some will pull out. And of course they will, because they've seen the reaction, you know, that Meghan and Harry get. And if you're seeing the reaction that they've got, you're reading stuff about them, you didn't know this about them, you didn't feel like, you know, this was being taken advantage of and groomed. Well, you know, they're still a victim. So they're twice the victim, a victim of Meghan and Harry and a victim of circumstances losing their loved ones. You know, well, the media... Has she made these, has Meghan Markle made these people sign NDAs? You can't go forward with anything until you sign an NDA, I'm afraid. Which is probably why, you know, did I ask whether it'd come out? Not just yet. Not just yet. But I think it should be something, you know, they've not talked about these Archwell letters for a couple of years, have they? Well, you didn't get many. You got a load of loonies maybe, but you didn't get many. Yeah, you can't go forward without an NDA. So, you know, does it get into the mainstream media that Meghan is using these stories submitted to Archwell for money and favour? You know, will the media, will they become aware of that? Oh, I hope so. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, we've got to be a bit strict with this because the way the press would handle this, it could make you know, be dire for whoever has been sending in the letters, and she's been copying basically, or making the pain hairs, trying to connect with somebody because they've been through something similar. I don't think so. There is strict rules on it, but, you know, I hope this does come out. That pissed me off a little bit there. Will Meghan and Harry be found out for the crooks that they are? And that's what you are. You're crooks. You're stealing people's grief, energy, hope. A lot. Will Harry and Meghan be exposed for this? Absolutely. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay. I am so glad. So a woman who is very independent and not into Meghan and Harry in that way. So you could be looking at Jane Pauley, you know, because surely she would have asked, you know, how did you come to be introduced to Harry and Meghan? You know, what connected you? So I kind of feel, does you know, is that Jane Pauley? Just yes or no, please. Yes, yes. So, you know, again, with the slab digs and the reporting and everything, you know, I don't expect something to come out fully like blown up, but it will be revealed. I do believe Jane's got something to do with it as well. So, outcome of these endeavours for Harry, not good. You know, he don't want to, he's looking unreliable about it. So, he don't know what to say. He's not got much to say. It's like, well, he wasn't straight up, Harry, you know. You didn't say that at the beginning. And Meghan, what will be the outcome for Meghan, please? Well, why did you lie about it in the first place? Why not tell us in the beginning that, you know, Archwell had received stories and that you was acting with them and taking on and comparing your own things. I mean, it's a modest beginning. That's what Jane Pauley said, you know, which really pissed her off, okay. But yeah, you know, it's like, it's no surprise to us now because we're aware of it. And she's going to get pulled down a peg or two as well. And this could be what stops other people being manipulated. And I think that is something that Jane has obviously seen and wants to remedy, you know, wants to bring to light as well. Love it, you know. Harry's lost for words again. And Meghan, well, this is your downfall. You should have been up front and straight about it in the beginning. But she couldn't be because she knew she would have been accused of, you know, profiting off these poor people. Yeah, she's just not right, is she? Everything she does is cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. And making these parents sign NDAs. I mean, that's absolutely abhorrent. Abhorrent, it's shocking. Well, do you know what? At least it's only just a few, rather than trudging through and ruining 20 other families' lives. You know, you've just got a couple now that can be stopped or saved. Yeah, I don't think this is good at all. And what is this, you know, for the interviewers, sorry, the two grieving parents we saw in the interview, what is the outcome of this for them? Friggin' ruined, you know, ruined. They're very, very unhappy. Very unhappy. Probably can't understand why the whole truth wasn't told. She does this right at the beginning. So they have a chat and she goes, right, well, we'll look into it a bit more. But I'm going to need you to sign an NDA. And they're signing it right at the beginning, okay, when a connection is made or an introduction. Yeah, that, you know, this is something that they didn't wish for, neither. All this is going to be tainted now. All their stories and the efforts and the work and everything that those parents have put in, it's all for nothing. It is all for nothing. It's untouchable. Or that's how it will be right at the end. Okay, guys, that's it from me. And I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.